Hey, what's up guys? Came from Top Wrap again, and I wanted to make this video for you if you're purchasing a Model Y. So we do a lot of protection film for these cars. So we do routine checkups and inspections when they arrive. This is what we've seen so far, so maybe you guys can use it, or if you guys might find it useful when you guys are picking up your car. First thing you guys want to look at, actually, how should I start this? I made a list, there's so many things. Well, let me check. Scratches, dents, interior. Well, first off, let's start off right here. If you guys are taking your car to get a protection film, look for these buffing marks that are very, very common on Teslas. Sometimes there's a minor scratch, so they'll just take a buffer in certain areas. If you're gonna be bringing your car to have a protection film installed or a ceramic coating installed or anything, or if you notice this, just point it out to Tesla, say you wanna fix it, or if you don't care and you're bringing it to a professional, make sure they're qualified to remove these buffing trails for you. So what did we notice on this one when we picked it up? So actually, look for buffing trails. Check all four wheels for any scratches, any dings you might find. Just take your time. Be completely emotionally detached from your vehicle for the next hour when you inspect it. And I would suggest you go panel by panel. So what you might find are scratches and dings and paint chips. So there's little paint chips like this. If you bring it to a qualified technician or a qualified shop that is known to do good touch-ups, I would suggest you bring it there instead of having Tesla fix it for you, because sometimes we've seen them do things worse, make things worse than when they started, and we have to end up cleaning up the mess. So stuff like this, the interior of these, there's always going to be some glue residue. That's nothing to worry about, but there's scratches like this. So this area, we're going to be touching this up, and then we're going to be putting a complete protection film to protect this area when they get in and out of the car. Also, we're going to be protecting this. What else do we got here? The interior. So that's pretty important. Check all your seats. One of the things I'm going to suggest you guys check is check for any stains. This one had some urethane on the top glass there, and I would check all the mirrors in case that some of them have arrived cracked before on the Model 3s, probably from the seat moving too far up and just hitting those. So just do your due diligence, check your interior, check the gloss pieces for any damage at all. So this is the front seats, the back seats. Just make sure that everything is nice and new, like how you want it. And obviously the interior for scratches and whatnot. I'm gonna make a list of everything that I wrote down here so you guys don't have to memorize those. What am I looking for? Panel gaps. So to a certain point, panel gaps are actually gonna be acceptable. So they're gonna make little adjustments. What we noticed on this one, and what is important, is that you need to make sure that the panel gaps don't interfere with any of the panels opening and closing. So you don't want it rubbing on anything. On this particular vehicle, what we had noticed, and it's very common, is the tail lights are actually touching the trunk. Why you want to have this adjusted is because with time, the vibration is going to cause the paint to chip, and this is not aluminum, this will rust. So we're actually in Montreal, we're in Quebec, we do salt our roads here. So this is a big issue that you want to get fixed in the beginning. So one way to check for gapping between the tail lights is I like to take a dollar bill or $5 bills or 50, whatever it is, and just slide it through. If it slides through like this, you have good spacing, but if you're gonna go like this and it touches already, this is something that you want to address immediately. And oh yeah, almost forgot. This one, the fuel, the charging port was actually scratched. So this is not something that we can actually buff out. It's in the plastic. We pointed out at the delivery, so he's gonna get that changed. Another issue on this particular one was the door right here. As it closes, it is actually rubbing up against the rocker panel. So when you open up the door, you're gonna see slight markings on the rocker already. and this is just signs that the door is hitting it. Eventually there's going to be no more paint in that area, even if we're going to be putting a protection film. You want to get this adjusted by a Tesla technician. So yeah, panel gaps in certain areas, check your trunk, make sure that it's acceptable panel gap for you. What's more important for us is that we want to make sure that it's not rubbing on anything so that you can enjoy the car without having to worry about it rusting. So we've seen issues, is it this one? No, on the other Model Y, but check the gap around here. Sometimes we notice it's very tight and it's actually touching the pillar. This is going to cause it to rust as well, since the pillars are not aluminum. The fenders are not aluminum either. I don't know why that Tesla releases and lets the car go like this, but they do know that all the consumers and all the people buying these cars are aware of these problems, so that's Tesla, I guess. This is, I haven't seen this from any other manufacturer, but this is what they're doing. And this particular car came with a dent. Gonzalo's about to pull that out right now, but there's a dent right up here. So take your time and check for dents, because this one had one dent up here, and then the blue one right beside that we're already doing the stealth conversion on. Gonzalo did an amazing job, but we already pulled out 2 dents. There's one here and one here. And these are things that were visible during our inspection when they arrived. So again, it's something you want to point out to Tesla, see if they can fix it fast. If not, have the pros do it here or wherever you guys are. So we noticed stained trims. We're just, we removed the trims for now, but check the chrome trim, not the chrome trims, the blacked out trims for stains, door dings. All in all, guys, the Model Y is an amazing car, so don't regret buying the car or SUV. It's a lot more spacious than the Model 3. I just wanted to make this short video to show you guys what to look out for, especially if you're buying this car in Montreal or in Quebec or anywhere that salts the roads. What worries me the most is the panels that are actually rubbing. So the tail lights, for example, on this one, and the doors rubbing. You don't want the car to start corroding. So that's partly why you want to bring it to a place to get protected with a protection film. And that pretty much wraps up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys notice any other defects in your Model Ys, please don't forget to comment below so that you can help others in finding those defects when they pick up their Model Ys. And don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time.